with the internal power you already possess. True power is when you connect to the wholeness that is you, and there is synergy between the mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of your being, and complete alignment between your thoughts, such as, I am healthy and look great, or I am fat, core beliefs, such as losing weight and keeping it off is hard, or at a certain age it gets even more difficult to lose weight, words that you say to others and about yourself, and actions, such as what you choose to eat. When this happens, you embrace the ability to surpass any limitations you may have put on yourself in the past. You become in touch with your pure, creative power, and you can create anything you want, whether it be improved health, beauty, even the body shape you desire. Sustained weight loss, optimal health, and beauty are not as simple as calories in, working out just like this, and outputting into a particular body shape. We're not robots. I think deep down you've always known that, even as you kept trying new diets. You might be able to list the weight you want to achieve or describe the way you want your body to look, but you may not be aware of the deep underlying thoughts, beliefs, words, and actions that are disconnected from what really serves you and that create enormous struggle, preventing what you want to achieve. Some estimate that your body shape is determined by about 70 to 80% diet and 20 to 30% by exercise. But the Beauty Detox Power pulls a third factor into the mix. It's time to turn your mind back on. Your thoughts are essential to your success. When you have unity between the parts of your being as a whole, which is part of what true power is about, not only will you learn how to sustain weight loss without struggle and force, but you will also discover true joy. Joy is largely missing from a vast majority of people's lives. You can buy distractions and temporary pleasures, but you can't buy authentic joy. It can only come from within, and when it does, life keeps getting better and better. Food is, of course, an essential and important tool in the journey to health, but it's only the first step. This book will explain all the mysteries that so many readers and followers on my social media channels are constantly asking me about, such as, how do you stay toned without working out except for yoga? And how do you keep your weight down so easily? And how are you always so happy? You'll learn how to create all of this as well as what you specifically want in your own life. The first time the idea of this book surged out of me, it was clearly not of my doing, was during the editing of the Beauty Detox Foods. I was swamped with work, but I paused to write the outline for this book because I felt an extremely powerful inner force pushing me to do so. Over a year later, when I was approached to write another book, I wrote an outline without hesitation. Then I remembered the first outline I had written a year earlier, which I had totally forgotten about. I searched for it on my computer, and when I pulled it up on my computer screen and compared it to the second outline, I was stunned to discover that the outlines were virtually identical. There was no way I could ignore such clear intuition. This is what I had to write. This book came straight from my heart. You will find many more personal stories about me and beauty detox transformation stories from individuals I've observed and worked with their names changed for privacy, here than in the other beauty detox books, because I think that is the best way to teach this information. You'll see a lot of quotes from and references to the great yoga guru Paramahansa Yogananda throughout this book, as he has had a tremendous influence on my philosophy. The first time I went to Rishikesh, India, I wandered into a bookshop and was immediately drawn to one of Yogananda's books, Scientific Healing Affirmations. As I opened it up and started to read it, I felt a fire of energy surge up my spine, and it was very clear to me that he was going to be my teacher. In 1920, Yogananda founded the Self-Realization Fellowship, and in the years since, this organization has shared Kriya Yoga techniques based on meditation with hundreds of